But it's not about fixing or doing or making. It's really about being in the presence of this mystery into which we are born, and meeting it with an open heart, beginner's mind. Because when we do, then something of beauty comes out of us. It wants to come out of us. And part of what's mysterious and why a place like Spirit Rock or wherever you find as a sanctuary is important is that there are two dimensions to our being. In the Buddhist tradition, they're talked about the two truths, sometimes the relative and absolute, which is a very bad translation. The universal and the personal is a much better translation. And what it means is that you have to remember your Buddha nature and your zip code. And if you forget either one, you're in trouble. I mean, you do need to know your social security number, and you have to drive on the right-hand side of the road, and you have to engage in the world, and it's part of living your incarnation, to do it and do it with some dignity and elan and ease and, you know, fall down the well and get in the dungeons and do that and pick yourself back up, but make something in the world. You have to do that. But you can't make anything of value if you forget your Buddha nature, if you forget who you really are and what you have to offer this world. In another culture, in another mythological language, it's called the two agreements. That when you're born and you come into this world, you come with a purpose, or with a gift, if you will, with something that's uniquely yours to bring into this world, and no one has ever brought the gifts of your particular life and being into this world before. And then you look around and you say, wow, I got this family, right, and this neighborhood, and this culture, and this country, and so forth. And you realize you sort of have to negotiate a lot of agreements with them, what kind of a child you'll be, and you know how you deal with the school or the economic system and so forth. Those are all called the second agreement. And you have to find your way through those. You can't not do it. But they're not the first agreement. The first agreement is the agreement of the spirit or the soul or whatever language you want to use that comes into this world with some gift to give, something to do. And if you do all those other second agreement things, you know, and get it all together outwardly and forget the first one, you're not happy, you're not satisfied, you're not fulfilled. It's as if the king or queen has given you this great errand to do, and you go across the seas and you go to this other kingdom and you find all these people and adventures and do all these things, and you forget the main errand that you went to do, and then you come back and they say, well, did you do it? And in some way you have a great errand as a human being on the earth, and as a unique human being with your particular beauty and gifts and wisdom and compassion and understanding. This is your Buddha nature, to bring it out in some fashion. And without that, you won't be happy. And when you come to meditate, the line from Rumi, he writes, pay regular visits to yourself. I mean, it's that simple. And meditation isn't about getting some state. Okay, I'm going to sit and breathe and open the chakras and raise the kundalini and have this light and, you know, open this and have this fabulous vision and then open like this guy and hold it. Okay, I got it. Fantastic. But after a while, you know, you get stuck even there. You have to breathe. Okay, it opens and it closes. And my teacher Ajahn Chah said, if you haven't wept deeply, you probably haven't really learned to meditate yet. Doesn't mean that everyone has to weep all the time, but we carry the tears of the world with us. We do. And we carry the love of the world with us. And the tears need to be wept and the love needs to be felt. Not for anybody else, and not because you need to do it, that's not quite the right word, but because the soul needs to do it, the heart, the spirit, in order to fulfill the gift that you've been given of your life, and to bring something beautiful into this world. So you sit in meditation, and instead of stopping the feelings and thoughts and so forth, you bow to each one. Oh yes, this too. And you step out of the body of fear, the small sense of self, and become the ground, the temple, the sanctuary yourself, the guest house, and say, oh yes, you too, and you too. And here I am, like the Buddha, under the tree of enlightenment, saying, yes, this too. And here I am, still heart open with compassion in the midst of it all.